Everyone wants to memorize information better, but let's be honest. Our brain is a unique supercomputer. Actually, every night a person sees 5 to 7 dreams on average. Not all of them memorized, but the fact that the brain is just so creates 5 to 7 full-fledged worlds during sleep, in the reality of which we do not doubt for a second. It is easily capable of memorizing what we really need, but it is one thing to memorize, and another thing to get the necessary information. And herein lies the main secret. Why do we forget? It is scientifically proven. In 20 minutes we lose 40% of new information, and in a month only 10% of it remains. The brain does this automatically, it just doesn't see the value in unused data. But what do you think happens if it does see value? We just need to show the brain that it really matters. How do you really memorize? Memorization is not just a process of cramming information in. It's all about how you connect it to what you already know. Our brains don't like meaningless facts, but love connections and context. Imagine your memory is not a shelf of books, but a huge network where each new fact is attached to something already familiar. Spaced repetition method. One of the most powerful methods is spaced repetition. After learning, simply repeat the information 30 minutes later, the next morning, 3 days later, a week later, a month later, and on and on. Each time you return to the information, it's like you're pulling it out of the depths of your memory, refreshing it and making it more accessible. A simple calculation. To memorize one phrase or fact, you only need 1.5 minutes a year. The key is only to repeat it periodically. Think about it, just 90 seconds in a year, and you remember the information forever. Teach to memorize. You really understand something only when you can explain it to someone else. Try explaining the material to a friend, record it on a tape recorder, or talk to ChatGPT. It makes your brain see the information differently and literally says, if I'm explaining it, then I already know it. It gives you confidence. The best time to study is in the morning. For example, when I needed to learn a text, I only read it a couple times and decided to do the rest in the morning rather than in the evening. It seemed like more time would be better though. Bottom line, 30 minutes in the morning was more effective than a few hours before bed. Real-time learning knowledge. You put into practice is memorized many times faster. It's like a driving or cycling skill. Until you start doing it, theory won't help. Example. When I was learning a foreign language, I would record audio, say new phrases out loud, and immediately repeat them in conversation. It gave really fantastic results. Even if I didn't need the audio recording, learning and practicing did the trick. The neuron principle. It's important not just to memorize but to retrieve knowledge. How? Ask yourself questions. Not just, what is it? But how does it relate to what I already know? This is how the brain forms new connections between neural circuits. The more connections, the easier it is to retrieve information. Our brain is not a hard disk where files are just written to. It loves connections, context, and associations. Try one of these methods today and share which one is closer to you.